What is up, YouTube? This is your girl, Killer Rose. Right now, I just want to say that a lot of stuff have been happening in not only in Minnesota but in California. And yes, I am talking about the fraud that was taking place. It's been a while, but I mean, it's been an ongoing process of them getting the evidence, and apparently, of course, Tim Walz is not. He's not actually facing the consequences. I wish he would have. I wish he would have gone to jail, because of course him and God, I can't remember his name, dude. I don't know. It was like Newsom, okay? You know that guy. I call him Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. Yeah, evil guy. So basically, from what I recall, is that they would encourage people to actually run an empty jobless business. So basically, they encourage you to do fraud as well, and it's an easy, accessible website that you can go to, and it's crazy because it's not far from where I'm from. So it is absolutely insane. I mean, I think I've seen these cars before. I think it was a G-Wagon, or I mean, I wrote it down. And I actually got it up here. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. It's it's basically like I think it's a Mercedes Benz, and it's so crazy how much these cars cost. But I mean, I just wanted to at least give you two. And yes, I got my handy dandy notebook here because I need to write it down, and I had to basically give myself the idea that this is not just a few cars that you see. I think these people, I'm not I'm not gonna give a majority or a stereotypical um like based on race, but it's mostly Somalians that are involved in this scheme. And if you look at the cars, I'm pretty sure they're luxurious cars and not just the Mercedes Benz. But I can guarantee you this would blow your mind. Just look at their website. I already did, and yes, they're beautiful cars, but it's not worth of a house that I would personally buy myself. I don't even have the money to begin with, and even if I did, I wouldn't chance it. Okay, but basically, there's one car in particular, 2026 G580 with EQ technology SUV. That one is $168,000, and that's just the five, right? That you gotta add in all the other things on top of it. Um, would not get this car. I mean, I like the design and stuff, but most definitely, you guys, it's crazy how much the other one costs. And yes, these are all brand new from this year. 2026 AMG G63 SUV, which that one is cost $227 and 445. Yeah, $227 and 445. It's crazy. I can't speak today, but basically this is like the tip of the iceberg. I have no idea. I have no words to say right now. But the fact is that these people have no shame, and they know that they're being targeted. What was this one lady? She was trying to accuse Nick Shirley. This lady, I guess she was dressed all, I think she had like a purple not like garment, but it's like, something that covers her head and her toes, and it was all purple. Obviously she was inside of the house, and she was saying that, oh, you don't know anything, you don't know what's going on around here, you know, Minnesota's not good enough for you. You got to come all the way over here. And yes, of course, everyone has to go over there too. It's not just California or Minnesota, it's everywhere now. Everywhere, it seems like a lot of people are saying, we really do not care about the American people, so let's try to help these illegal ones here by providing money that they didn't earn. Taxpayers have worked their butt off, and of course, these people from the left are going to say it's for the greater good. Like, they need this type of money to get help. But I'm like, really? Really? I mean, if I look at that, I'm like, no. I'm not going to be renting an apartment for the rest of my life, and I get to see those people have houses, cars that I can't even afford. $100,000. You have got to be kidding me. It's insane. Yes, $168,005. Like, that's crazy. $227,445. That alone is crazy. And I'm not sure if that's just even it's just in my area, so it's not it's I'm pretty sure that there's gonna probably more expensive cars than these, obviously, but I was so in shock to hear that they really don't care. They encourage people to do fraud, and you have all these other buildings that are empty and that are fit to house people, to actually have apartments, or as a hotel. It's crazy. And I think it should be in an apartment complex for people who have a bit of low income, right? I think that would have been fair, but because of those people renovating and actually establishing as a business, but it's a fraudulent business, I feel like they need to get deported back to wherever they came from, and when they do that, they need to seize all the property that they have. And once they do that, once they collect all the information and evidence against Newsom and Tim Walz, I really want to see them in jail and blacklist from ever running in office again. That is the most disrespectful thing that you can do. And no, that's just one part, Nick Shirley. I mean, that is just one part of California. It obviously there's a whole lot of areas that you need to uncover, and I just gotta say, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of people that are crazy in this world. They have no sense of reason, and this is not a threat. It is a concern from a friend that likes to see, people like Nick Shirley doing all these investigations. And what was it? Newsom says that this is from a standpoint from a right-wing YouTuber, but I'm like, no, Nick Shirley is an independent journalist. Independent would mean, like, it doesn't matter if it's from the left or the right. He is a brown breaking news. If he sees something that's not being talked about, he wants to bring independent journalism back, and which is crazy. You know how crazy it is to be a journalist in years, okay? I'm talking about in history. I mean, it is crazy now, but imagine the history behind journalism. People literally get killed because of you speaking or publishing stuff in the newspapers. you either get arrested or you get killed, and then they call it an accident. It's insane how much like Nick Shirley have covered so far. And there is a lot more ground to cover, but I'm just saying that he needs to be very careful because there's going to be a lot of people that going to recognize him. And I don't know, out of his own safety, I mean, I'm concerned really that there's going to be people that are not going to be happy with what he's doing now, and maybe other people too. I think a lot of people should be doing what he does, which is independent journalism. I really do not know how to start when it comes to independent journalism, you know, because it takes a lot of information and a lot of evidence. If you don't have the right evidence and it's not like a concrete um argument that you can prove and say, hey, Mr. President, or hey, court, right? Hey, judge, um, I got some proof that these people are actively committing a crime, and I need to show you the evidence based on what I have. So that's basically what it is. If the court, if the president sees this and say, okay, obviously there's something wrong with this picture. What is going on with these states? Obviously, we're not doing a good job at managing it. And so, the thing is that it is crazy amount of the people that are running in office are doing a lot of criminal activity. A normal citizen would not get away with this. In fact, they would sniff out and arrest them immediately. And yes, they will have to wait until trial, right? Arrest them and put them in jail. And once their court is up for a date and rise and shine, here you go. We're gonna show you what you did and what the punishment is acceptable for us. And obviously, the punishment now, it's so crazy. A lot of people are being let go and they're doing either the same crime, as I said before, and they're doing it worse again. So I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I was in a daze there. Obviously, I was like, what am I talking about? And obviously, I had a tough time of actually giving the dollar amount and what I had to say. But it was like, dude, what am I thinking? Like, why am I not saying what I need to say? And so I brought it back, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but do I think it's worse? Yes, I do. I really think it's gonna be worse than what we really think. Um, yeah, sure, we called out Minnesota, okay, Tim Walz, but when it comes to California, they run their business dirty. It used to be really clean. It used to be one of those times where California was it. Same with New York. New York and California were used to be the golden years where that's all you talk about. And if it's not that, it's definitely in Florida and Miami. But oh, that's my penny over there. That's my penny cat. But it's crazy, guys. Absolutely insane. What I think about this whole ideal, they just need to arrest these people. They need to stop playing the, okay, we got you, now you're gonna settle down. No, I'm like, no. These people do not know how to shut up. Especially when you tell them to, that you better comply or else. No. These people, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. So the best bet is to say, you know what? We see you, but we're gonna go this route because obviously you cannot behave and you're still in the process of radicalizing people. And still, you are making it seem like Nick Shirley did something wrong, which he didn't. And no, he did not just, just barge in, because if that was the case, you know, YouTube would have taken the video down, I'm pretty sure. And the police would have been contacted and would have put Nick Shirley in jail. That's not what it is. It's a public area. You enroll your kids into a facility, or like a play place, right? Or like a daycare center. And you're like, okay, I really need to have my kid enroll in here. How do I enroll them here? And then you see nothing but just a homeless person and a garbage that's obviously is not taken and managed well. There was just a bunch of debris and trash, and who knows what else it was in there. It could be needles, all we know. Obviously, the government, or the actual governor there, is not really taking care of the streets. You will literally find needles on the ground. Just take a look in New York City. You have actual dog poop on the sidewalks, and you can't even walk over it. So imagine, I mean, both is bad. Both is terrible. You can't even walk in your own city without having to reek of the stench, and feeling ill because knowing that there is drugs around your area that you're walking, and having that scary feeling that if you sniff a particular drug, that you will end up overdosing. And that is the most scariest thing that you can bring into our country, which is fentanyl. And of course, I think they were like really upset about that too, but that's another topic for another day. But we'll see. Guys, please leave a comment, subscribe, and like. I mean, it's absolutely insane how many people are getting the benefits that a lot of Americans shouldn't have those benefits in the first place. You would not, you just don't know the outcome of what's going to take place. Not even I don't even know what's going to take place, but I feel like it's going to be something that we really don't, we have the numbers, but we don't have the full evidence to have a conclusion yet. So that's just my opinion. Alright, guys? Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace.